Right, welcome back to my Let's Play of my Pokemon White Nuzlocke challenge. I've already been this way, haven't I? Yeah, this is where I originally came. Oh great, I'm falling back down. I forgot I can't run over them. I want to go get the fossil because one of the fossils before I forget, but now I'm like just falling down here and I have the repel up. Is this a really strong one? Yeah, it is a really strong Rock, which is kind of annoying because, like, Ed is still pretty high level as well, so it's like, why are you so strong? I don't know, but hopefully as soon as Ed levels up, hopefully, probably not after this match, but maybe after the next battle he has, we should be able to get enough experience to evolve. So I can't imagine a wild one giving him enough experience to evolve, sadly, so not too good there, but nonetheless it wasn't too bad. But now I need to go back up, and I'm going to go back up to the top. I can't remember my way around perfectly, I think I need to go back up again to get to where I was, but I guess I'll just quickly go around here and talk to the woman here and just get my little fossil. I still don't know what the fossils get. Oh wait, no. I want to get the plum fossil, but I kept pressing it too much and got the cover instead, so oh well. I still don't know if I'm going to technically capture it or not. Well, not capture it, but use whatever the fossil is. Just because I don't know what city it gets. I'm probably going to count it as a city I'm able to get it in. Well, not the city I'm able to get it, but the city or town wherever I revive the fossil in. And I'll probably just count that as the one I want to go in. So I could actually walk over a lot of that before actually falling in. So that's actually quite good. I think this is where I got to before, and I think it was this one I had to go down to get to. Yeah, and then I had to battle like two of you guys, or maybe a double battle, which I thought would be quite nice for a change. Probably not then. Lifeline for the young king, that's it. The young king is our savior. He is the king of our pride rock. But anyway, here we go. I keep looking for their names and looking. Oh, you're just another grunt. I don't understand why they can't just give the grunts names. It's not a very difficult thing to do, and we're actually getting the stuff's catching up quite quickly on our levels. And now I remember somewhat why I was probably leaving with Joe. Well, at least going to Joe again with the Watchdogs. I'll probably switch out for Joe against Watchdogs in the future in level 38, so that's good. Hopefully don't need to worry about wild Pokemon anymore. Crunch, forget. Crunch is 80 base power, so it's stronger. Right, I have a bit of dilemma because Payback's good for hit. It's going to do more damage if I hit second. Faint attack never misses. But it's weak. It's only 20 base power weaker. Let's just go for Crunch. Again, if I change my mind at some point, I could easily probably find Hurt Scales and use them and everything, and that'll be that sorted. But I think Crunch is a worthwhile thing teaching them. But to use your own Scraggy, I'm going to have to switch out here, and I'll just go to Lucy because Lucy's the best thing against Scraggies in this, with my team currently. Obviously, if I do some changes later on with the team, there may be better members of the team to handle, but again, Lucy's generally the best one to go for against generally most things. Obviously, anything she's weak against would probably not be too much of an advantage, for obvious reasons, because like, she's weak to electric and she's weak to grass, and maybe another typing I can't remember the water's weak to it. That's not good, but again, she's generally got the strength and the bulk to handle anything and do good damage back, so it's always quite good with Lucy there. Let's see, that should be, yeah, we defeated the grunt. My king, I'm so sorry. I was a horrible henchman or whatever. Everything changes. You never will also be born again. Why don't you admit that? No thank you. Anyway, we'll quickly super potion Ed up. Ed's the only one that needs healed, so that's good. As he really did need the healing. Anyway, what do we have here? Another grunt, and what is she got to say? I won't tolerate people who have different ideas. Those people are the worst. Always different ideas and everything. Indeed they are. Always different ideas. How dare you have a different idea than me? How dare you believe in something I don't believe in? What blasphemy is this? Anyway, we have our lovely Ed here, and we may as well try out our new crunch, Clear Smog. What does that do? Is that not like just stop? Okay, maybe not. I was thinking it were like caves where like if I use a sword stance, it'll basically put me back to normal attacking idea, if that makes sense. At least I forgot crunch obviously as well gets the defense drops, so they're quite useful if they're against something pretty bulky. Wait, I think Clear Smog actually does that as well, but it does damage. I wasn't really reading the text at the bottom there, which I probably should have been doing. Belt Descent and Liepard, no, these things have nothing really to hit us with that much. They are a bit annoying with Pursuit, but as long as, okay, I forgot about Fake Out, which generally seems to do a decent chunk of damage, but it's going to get hurt by the Rookie Helmet, and it's going to go for Home Claws, which they seem to love doing against a fighting type where they're obviously going to faint pretty easily, so that's lovely really. If it somehow lives this, I will be incredibly surprised because they're really frail as well, so it's not really like they're going to be handling it particularly too well when we beat her.
Ah, I won't forgive you. You don't believe what I believe in, and I will never forgive that. I repeat, we won't tolerate people who have different ideas. Your friends are waiting below, now get out!
Okay. That shouldn't be too bad. I'll Super Potion again, just because Ed seems to be taking a bit of damage at the moment. I want to level Ed up more. Actually, he's kind of caught up, but again, I still want him to be higher levels and actually evolve as well soon enough. And we have an interesting scene here, and where the fudge did Sharon come from? Was she like stuck inside a swirling pool waiting for me to come along and he just jump out? Fiona finally caught up, even though I think he went in before us as well. Oh, you two, come here, come to my side. It looks like everyone is here. It seems you are working hard to resurrect Zekrom, the other dragon-type Pokemon, aren't you? But it appears the Darkstone you seek is not here. Well then, congratulations are in order, Declan. You were chosen by our king. If you truly desire to keep the world as it is, where Pokemon live alongside people, you must bring the other Dragon-type Pokemon spoken of in legend and battle our king. Otherwise, Team Plasma will steal every Pokemon from every person in the world and release them all. Release them, you say? Do the Pokemon who live with their trainers actually want that? Is that the liberation you talk about, really just stealing Pokemon from people? What's this? Champion Elder, even though illness took the Pokemon that you had been your partner for many years, and you haven't had a serious battle in all that time, even you, who ordered Elite Four to protect the Pokemon League and left to wander the Unova region alone, even a champion like you now wants to protect a world where Pokemon and people live together? Team Plasma's king will show the people of Unova that he is stronger than a champion who keeps Pokemon bound. And just like the hero who founded Unova, he will be accompanied by the legendary Pokemon. He will give this order: trainers, release your Pokemon. For this, we have prepared a suitable castle for the legendary Rishaham and our king. I won't lose. I'll fight for all trainers who love their Pokemon, and for all Pokemon who believe in their trainers. A king has no interest in you rapscallion. He has already determined that victory against you is assured. So you stayed behind just to tell me that? Just to make a fool of me? Of course not. I'm doing this out of kindness. Yes, kindness. I'm making sure the champion doesn't get hurt for no reason. Granted, the moment when someone loses all hope. I really do love to watch that moment. Well then, farewell. Okay. Alda, what are you gonna do now? It seems my only choice is to return to the Pokemon League and battle in, but it bothers me to do exactly what Jesus wants. More importantly, what should we do about the Darkstone? Alda, why don't we go outside for now? Yes, that's a good idea. Is that a brave in there? Wait, we get to a nice little area where I can possibly explore and then you don't let me explore? That's annoying. It's hard to put into words, but I never forgive them for this. What could that guy called M possibly want? Could he be trying to prove he is right by winning the battle of the two dragons? Oh, transceiver's ringing. Please don't be Bianca. It probably will be. It's like, be her, the professor, or my mother, and I doubt it will be my mother at a time like this.
Oh, Declan. Declan. Hello, Declan. Oh, you picked up. Hello, Declan. Come to the museum in Nacreen City immediately, right now. Got it? I mean, right now. Seriously, you want me to go there now? I could have a fest of Juniper's voice for clear over here. Seems like something big's happening. I wonder if it's waiting for the museum in Nacreen City. I'll go on ahead. And off he goes and flies away. I'll look around here once more. I don't want to believe what that GI says. You should go ahead to the Nacreen City Museum. Okay, so it's going to be awkward to actually get out of here, so I'll see you in a second when we get to the Nacreen City gym. Not the gym, the museum. Right, we've magically got over here. I actually checked the desert a bit and I found Torrent, a Great Ball and a Hyper Potion, which I hadn't got before. And it looks like everyone's over here, so this is going to be interesting again. Now to tell me about what's going on. Declan, you're caught up in something serious, it seems. I can't remember what Lenora's voice. Is that shish? Whoa, isn't that the stone found in the desert resort? Yes, that's alright, but there's this rare dragon-type Pokémon. Surely, when I investigated Dragon Spire Tower, I found elements that were dated to the same era as this Darkstone. I looked into that. I'm impressed as always. But you know, we're lucky, cause Swarfteam Plasma Lake noticed that stone that time. That's a good point. It's cause you meant that they were trying to steal the Dragon Scales so they could revive the legendary Dragon-type Pokémon. If it were Declan, take this. Wait a moment, Declan. If you take this Darkstone, that means you'll be the one to battle in. If anything happens to me, are you really okay with that? Yeah, I'm fine. I understand. You're determined to take on this duty. Then here, it is. Prepare yourself. Be strong. Nicely. Everything their gear is planned. You use the Darkstone. You'll protect our gear future for us and Pokemon. Declan, we're counting on you. Please take care of yourself. And we get the Darkstone. Yay! Wonderful. Great. Just what I've always wanted. It looks kind of weird. So, how do we wake up the Dragon Pokemon from the stone, eh? Huh? Well, this isn't good. No one knows how to do it. Flash it. I've got them, don't we? Aha! We've got those two. Declan, go to Upalacia City. The gym leader of that city uses Dragon-type Pokemon. The gym leader can know something. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. Until then... Oh really? I really had to come all the way here for the Shepherd Stone to go back to where I originally was. That's right. I'll look at the city's iris, might know something. Hey Declan, never forget, you always have Pokemon right by your side. I'm going to head back to the lab and do some research. I'll see if I can uncover the kinds of being a legendary Dragon-type Pokemon are and if there's any way to awaken them. Okay, so bye-bye then. Don't worry, if you're a shepherd further, we'll come running to find you. Oh, sounds real serious. That's about how I got out of it. Declan, do you know a place when you leave from America City and like cross the Tumbling Bridge? It's on the other side. I'm not that great with directions, so if you need more, change the town map, okay? Okay, so we've got to go there again, so I'll see you in a second when we get back over to Erica City. Right, you got over here quickly. I just like to quickly run over here at the same time, showing you again where I've been before, but yeah. Declan! Oh great, and she followed us so quickly as well, which is annoying. As I've been traveling lately, I've been thinking about things. Things like, what can I do with my life, and what can I do with my hair, what color should my nails be, and what I want to do, but I'm thinking how cool it might be to be a model like Alicia, what? And then how cool it would be to be able to do research on Pokemon like Professor Juniper. That totally suits me. If that's what I want to do, I'm going to have to know a lot about Pokemon, so would you please battle me? Okay, that was unexpected. But nonetheless, we're probably off to depart with a battle with Bianca. It's actually been quite a while, I believe, since we have battled her, and she's leading with Saltland, and we're leading with Ed.
a good matchup somewhat. Obviously the Intimidate again with the Stoutland is not good for us, but we have the super effective break, so it should hopefully do a good chunk of damage. Work Up on the other hand is not going to be too good for us, as it's obviously getting increased stats and everything, and with our Intimidate I don't think we'll... Whoa.
Oh, so you chose that move?
We are not doing much damage at all against it. I'm going to switch to Terrail. I'm going to have to switch to Terrail. It has sturdy, so it'll survive no matter what. And then I could potentially heal up if it like does too much damage. Retaliate. How much is that going to do? Not very effective. Not doing too much, so that is good. I'll maybe put an iron defense up, and it's going to go for Crunch. We should survive this. We should survive it. Yes, but I got a crit, which is annoying. But our iron defense is going to make the attacks do less damage, but obviously I'm going to have to heal up first. And make sure we're obviously full HP and everything. Super Potion's not going to be healing much. I'll go for Hyper Potion. I only have 2 of them, but it's going to heal a good chunk of damage. I think it healed 200 HP, so we're going to be at full HP, which is good. Going to go for another Crunch. Shouldn't be doing too much damage. No, it's not. It's getting the defense drop though, which I don't really want, but there's nothing I can do about that. It's just going to spam Crunch annoyingly, but I'll go for another Iron Defense. So I think we're at plus. If we're at +2, +1, we're at +3. So it's a good amount of a boost here. I'll go for Rock Slide because it's not going to be doing too much damage to us at the moment. We're somehow faster, which is bizarre, but not too bad. And it's going to roar us away now. Luckily we got that little bit of damage off, and we're back into Ed's. Well, I guess Ed will probably KO with the Breakbeat because it does not have the Intimidate off. The Retaliate probably won't do too much damage. It's hurt by the Rookie Helmet. It did do a decent trick. I know it's got the Work Up, but I don't think it would have given enough boost to KO Ed at full HP, but it did a ton of damage, so the Stoutland are pretty annoying. Well, not annoying, but difficult to take down. Going into the board now, we'll want to go to Lucy. War against Fire is pretty good. Obviously it's got the fighting typing as well, but that isn't really good or bad for Lucy, really. I guess it gives it a few more extra attacks to hit us with, but other than that, it's not really that much of a threat. It's level 40 though, which is a threat, I guess. But it's probably her highest level thing being starter, so we don't need to worry much. And we got a crit with the Razor Shell, which is lovely. I think it would have lived without the crit, so it was quite a good one. I doubt it would have killed us. It's not got super effectiveness. It may have critted us and killed us, which would have been awful, but other than that, I don't think it really mattered much else. Semi-Sage must be, I think. I'm not sure if this is the Grass or the Water one. I can't remember which one Sharon has. Because it'll be dependent on which one I've got, so I think it's the Grass one, so I'll switch to Tim. If it is the water one, I'll just switch back to Lucy, and if it is the grass one, Tim is going to be like laughing at it. Yeah, it's the grass one, so that's good for Tim. And we're both the same level, surprisingly. I'll go for the Fire Blast because it's probably going to KO. It may not, it may survive barely, but I doubt it. No, it's just going to kill pretty easy. So these so far 2 members of the team are pretty easy to take down. Stoutland was difficult, and Terra was level 40 as well, which is amazing. And it's got the experience share though, so it's understandable. And Mishorana is like the last member of the team, which is going to take a while to take down. But I'll switch to Joe. Joe has super effectiveness. I can go for the Willis, give it a bit of extra damage, and I can go for the Hex, which is super effective, and it's going to be doing more damage when it's burned. So it's going to go for Lucky Chance. It's not going to get hurt by crits, but again, that's not really much of a problem for us. We're just Will-O-Wisp it, so it takes that bit of damage, extra bit of damage, because they are pretty bulky. I'll go for Hex, because, okay, it's going over Defense Curl, makes no difference really, even if Hex was a physical attacking move, which it isn't. I do have Nightshade, which alerted itself of anyway, which does fixed damage. It probably would be like a 3 or 4 hit KO, I'm guessing. But seeing how much Hex is doing here, it's a pretty easy thing to take down. Well, mainly because of the burn. Obviously we'll do half the damage if it wasn't burned, but it did help a lot there, so that's good. And Bones is level 30 as well, which is amazing, and Terrell's obviously already level 40.
The Pokemon both sides tried so hard, didn't they?
Indeed they both tried.
Yep, Declan, you're amazing. I'm really impressed, and that makes me want to give you this to you.
What do we get? A full restore. It's useful. It means I don't have to buy it, I guess. But I'm not going to be using them now. It's probably apart from the league, because most likely I'll use other healing items instead, and I would rather save the full restores until later.
In Castillo City, my precious Pokemon was stolen by Team Plasma. So I really understand. If Team Plasma forces everyone to liberate their Pokemon, there will be nothing but sad people. Declan, stop Team Plasma. Don't allow Pokemon to be stolen from trainers who love them. I think that's the truth or ideal that you've been pursuing, Declan.
Okay.
Oh dear, here I've come all this way. I'm afraid I'm bothering you when you're going through so much. What I want to do was help you relax, Declan. Knowing you'll be fine. Definitely, you'll totally be fine. I guarantee it. Anyway, you know what I mean. Yes, bye-bye.
Bye, Bianca. Finally, she goes away and leaves us alone. I'm going to have to quickly heal the team up before I go for here, just in case something appears. I'm probably going to be in an area where I can get wild Pokemon, so I'll try and capture something there, and then you can give me a lovely nickname for it, providing I catch it and providing there's something there, as where are we going for? Well, not too long a time, but a good amount of time, I guess. What's in here? Maybe I'll look in here next time. There's probably nothing major in here. I don't know why the camera tilted that way, but oh, it's a bridge. We're on obviously Tubulan Bridge. There's probably trainers here in my luck, so as long as I don't have to battle them, we should be fine. I'm not sure which way you're going to turn, if you're going to like turn to the left as well. I just don't really want to face trainers at the moment. It looks like Gigatus is waiting here for us as well. Oh, the Shadow Trade as well. Come. Well, you really needed damage to make me go here. Gigatus, we brought you the one you wanted, even though they were already going towards you. Weird Shadow Trade. Excellent. It seems that you have obtained the Darkstone. I congratulate you on a job well done. It is my lord's end's thought that the two holders of the legendary Pokemon should put their beliefs on the line and strive to find which is a true hero. This is not necessary, however. From his infancy, I provided him with the education required to become the hero of legend. Indeed, he has been so acknowledged by the legendary Pokemon. Such purity of purpose is his. The liberation of Pokemon, of which Team Plasma speaks, is the separation of Pokemon from foolish people. That's the truth. All trainers will become helpless to resist us. We alone will be able to use Pokemon. The preparations are complete. When my perfect plan is set in motion, first a few gullible Pokemon trainers who are unable to resist Team Plasma will release their Pokemon. Then that number will be 100, then 1,000. In no time, even the gym leaders and the champion will be unable to fight us. Having a Pokemon will be considered a bad thing. Even people like the sad little Bianca, whose Pokemon was still in Castilla, will be unable to face public opinion and will release their Pokemon. That's the kind of world we'll make. You may have the stone, but there's no chance whatsoever that the legendary Pokemon will accept you as a hero. So if you're not willing to hand over your precious Pokemon, I suggest you search for some courage, because you're going to need it. Okay, thank you for that, Gigatus. Awfully full of yourself, but I guess you are the villain and everything, and you're obviously going to be quite full of yourself. We're back through here again. Come on, I want to get wild Pokemon quickly. Oh god, don't battle me. You're probably going to give me some useless intro. The pitch of flowers is first pitch. Oh, we got an item. Oh, thank you. And that does make quite sense. You're throwing fling at us. Well, I just threw is TM fling. You throw an item to do damage to target. It changes blah blah blah. That was pointless. That's not grass. Oh god, that's really horrible at the moment, just to really see like, well, there's grass down there and everything, so probably have to capture something next time, and I'll continue on here next time I guess. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. This was a pretty eventful part with all the stuff that happened, but nonetheless, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.